When you serve in Nauvoo, of course, there's the busy season in the summer where everyone comes because that's when you take vacations, that's when people are off work, that's when it's warm. It's freezing in Nauvoo in the winter, like bitter, because of the humidity. It just goes right through you. It's also really hot because of the humidity, but people will come in summer. And then in the winter, they send out most of the missionaries to Outbounds, and they just leave a few of the seniors there to take care of everything. So half the sisters go home because their mission's up at the end of the summer. And then half the sisters, the other 10 or so, we had 14 my year, go on Outbounds. And I got called to Arkansas, which was super great. When I got reassigned there, of course, they send it back up to the Apostles and First Presidency to reassign it. So it was super great. But my call was a little bit different. My mission president in Arkansas actually was looking for an ASL person, a missionary, to come. My mission president felt like there was an ASL need though, but they didn't have anybody coming in that was ASL. Anyway, so he volunteered. He said, I really need an ASL sister, doesn't matter how long. And we had 6 months, so I went to Arkansas for 6 months. He gave me a card and was like, have at it. And a companion who kind of knew sign language, she ended up being amazing at it, but she didn't know it super well when I first got there. So not only do we go to a whole new mission, but they're trying to start a whole new ASL program, and it's your job to do it. And then the other interesting thing about being a sister missionary in Nauvoo is like your district leaders are senior missionaries, and you have district meeting most of the time in a huge group, and it's more like a lecture or like a series of lectures from maybe apostles that are there. So it's super great, but it's not a normal district meeting, and you don't have like normal areas, and it's just or zones. So you really get to your Outbound, and they try to teach you a few things, but you get there and you really don't know what you're doing. It's kind of like starting all over again. You definitely know how to teach because you do that all the time, but like district meetings and like zone leaders, it's just kind of like a little bit different, you know. So that was interesting to try to get to know everything that way. We didn't have a GPS, and the roads in Arkansas are like based, I swear, off of like cattle trails, so they're super random. One time we were driving to this house, and our GPS, we finally got a GPS, by the way, but it still didn't know the roads very well. It was like, it's over here, and we realized there was a house in the middle of the road, like there was a circle that like cut the road off, and we could see the road on the other side of the house, but we couldn't get to it, and there was like winding. Anyway, point being, it was really hard to get around. So we didn't have a GPS. So we were driving from one hub, which was like Memphis, right south of Memphis and South Haven, Mississippi, to Little Rock. Those were like our main places. We would of course go everywhere else, like Hot Springs, Arkansas and such. But it was like 3 or 4 hours drive. So it was really interesting to drive back and forth, but also to like learn the mission and just kind of start over. But you still have that drive, so it's good, but it was really interesting. My companion was amazing because she understood that I knew how to teach and I had the desire. I just needed a little bit of help with the technical issues, but it's an interesting part about serving in a visitor center is that transition. So